Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Roulette Grinder. Let's get right into it today. We have a cool system from Love for Art, and it's a 18 number system with a large landing zone on the wheel. We're starting on stake here with $50. It is not a high balance to play. We'll be playing in dimes. We're playing 18 numbers. Go check out Love for Art 420. That's his system over on his channel. He likes it because it's such a large landing zone. So what it is of the 16, 17, 18, it is all the blacks to the left, and to the right will be all the reds. Now, on this stake wheel, I like playing it because it has a double zero. It does not have a save favorites button, so I'm gonna have to place the bets manually as we bet, and I might miss a few here and there. So just to explain, we're gonna bet again on all of the blacks to the left of the 16, including the 17, and all the reds to the right. You can switch up the pattern. You can switch to all the reds on the left and all the blacks to the right, however you see fit. As for betting patterns, he did it the Martingale way. You can do Lambert. You can do lots of different ways to try to save your bankroll. I think also maybe sitting out on consecutive losses might be something to consider. But again, the wheel, as we know, has no memory. And this stake wheel is really crazy. So you're gonna see some interesting bounces as we play. And if I lose the 50, I lose the 50. That is what I'm willing to put up for the system here. So again, it is Love for Art 420s, 18 number coverage system. He likes it because it's such a large landing zone. So wait for the next deal and we'll go ahead and try to get these bets down. Like I said here, there is no favorite, so I'm gonna have to quickly put the bets down if I can within a short amount of time. And I'm sure I'll mess it up a few times. We already got kicked out, so that's great. So we're gonna start right away, and we're gonna bet on the blacks on the left and the reds on the right. It's an 18 number coverage system. Go ahead, let me know in the comments what you think of this system, how you'd modify it, what you like, what you don't like. Let's go ahead and try to get some bets down as quick as we can here. Gotta be quick, gotta have good fingers here, and I don't. I'm very slow on this. And then we switch over to the reds, trying to get them all down. So we should have a $1.80 bet. We started with $50 here on stake, and we'll see what happens here. I will go up units on losses and back down on wins if I can. Again, it's going to be very tough to get these bets in on these amounts because there's no favorite. I can't just click and go. I wish I could. But you can see the coverage. It's kind of blocked by my camera there of that side of the wheel. So for some reason, Love for Art says that side of the wheel hits more often than the other side. Again, it's completely random to me. We're going to get a lot of losses with this because this side of the wheel is going to hit. And I know my camera's in front of the racetrack. You can't see it. But again, you can switch to the other side if you want. He likes it because it's such a large landing zone. So we're going to have to go up and down as we see fit. So first spin was good. It's when you want to get a good streak for sure. Let's see what we can do with this. I mean, maybe we'll try to Lambert. We'll go up 2 on losses and down 1 on wins. But again, it's going to be very difficult to do because of the lack of favorites. So that's a loss. That's 29. That's the other side of the wheel we're talking about. We're going to repeat the bet, and we're going to double up, actually. Just double on that one. I can't get them all in. So, and if we get back-to-back losses, I think maybe we sit out a spin. I don't know, something different to try. Again, the wheel has no memory. I could get the chop and really screw it up. It's very interesting to try this here. So let's see if we can get a win here to jump back up here. We just doubled up. That's all we did. This is Love for Art 420s, high coverage landing zone, 18 number system. So he split the wheel in half, basically, is what he did. So that's a win. We get back up there, 720. I want to go back to base now. I want to go back to base. All the blacks on the left as quick as I can. And again, I do not have a favorite button here. And it would make things so much easier than this. But I can get him in if I have good fingers. And I did get him in. So again, I think on 2 consecutive losses, we might sit out. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. Probably not. Again, let me know in the comments how you would play it and what you think of this. So I'll give this a run here. Let's set a target goal here of $20. If we can get to $70 with this system, we'll make a stop and consider what we're moving forward with. Or if we lose $20, we go down to 30. We'll make $20 goals here. So again, you see we have a loss. I'm simply going to double up right here and try to avoid 2 losses in a row. And we will double. So we are kind of martingaling right now in a way. We could delamber, we could go up 1 more unit on each on that loss. Very tough to get the bets in on time because of the lack of hitting a favorite button here. So Titan is biting me. My black lab wants to play. Go away, Titan. Please. We're playing roulette here. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. Get up here. There's my black lab who's smelly, who needs a bath. Hi. Get out of here. Crazy dog. Go play. Go. All right, what do we got here? Let's see if the stake wheel cooperates with us here. 17, that is a hit. So we can now go back to base on that hit. So all the blacks to the left of 16. No, see, that's when you mess up here. That's when you really mess up. See, I'm not going to get the bet in on time, unfortunately, here. We're out of time here. We're going to get half the board, it looks like. Sorry about that. We got half the board in, and I messed that up. No favorites means it's so tough to get these plays, and you mess up one, you're trying to undo, and you got a black lab that's biting you, so very tough to play roulette like this. Highly advise against it. So if 34, 32, 36 hit, I'm sorry. That is my fault. So let's see what happens. 6. So we got lucky. We got our black side of the wheel. That is a hit. $1.80. We're going to try to get this bet down again here with the blacks here on this side. Try to get it. It's so tough. And that I screwed up again. I think they program it so you mess up. They want you to rush your bets. That's why they have no favorites. See, I messed up again. You got to be so precise in where you hit that. You got to be so precise. And now I have a split of 23 and 26. Stake, if you're listening, make a favorite button so we can put our bets down here in the US like favorites. How do you not have a favorite button? That's bizarre to me. I don't get it. I keep saying it every time I'm on this wheel with this crazy ball action. It just doesn't seem real to me, the way it jumps all over the place. So, again, I've seen crazy bounces on other wheels, but this is just absurd to me sometimes. Okay, let's try this again. Let's get our bets down again. We are going to do the blacks to the left of the 16. And then we do the reds on the right. High landing zone coverage here. And we did get them in. No, we didn't get them in. Get it. Oh, I missed the 36. Come on. It's comical. The way this is set up, you can't get them on the number. It's just, you got to be so precise. So let's try to avoid that 36. I'll be upset. Let's see if we can get one of those blacks or reds to hit that we have. High landing zone is what Love for Art 420 calls this here. 33, that's a black on the other side. That is a loss. We're just going to simply double up. I don't have time to go up 2 units. I wish I did. And I want to make sure we get the 36 here for 20. Okay, and 2 losses in a row. I think we do sit out. I don't know if that'll help or not. Who knows? It's so random, you know. I feel like we just had a dealer change a minute ago, and now we're having another dealer change. So I think Stake is up to some shenanigans here, everyone. Did we just not have a dealer change 5 minutes ago? I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, let's see if we can get one of these blacks or reds to hit here. There's a black 8. That is on the left side. That's a good hit. We'll continue to climb. 720 win. Now you can stay at that same betting level. I am choosing to go back to base to save our bankroll. You can stay at that level. You can increase however you want. I am choosing to go back to base on the win. And check out Love for Art 420's channel, how he plays it. And again, I don't think there's any right or wrong way to play this. We are looking for our numbers to hit, and it's random. And you got to get a good streak. You have to avoid the chops of getting that side of the wheel and missing it. So, I mean, you play it how you want to play it. This is how I'm playing it today. 7, that's a loss, so we now go and double up. And again, you can go up 2 units on each if you want. I can make this 30-cent bets if I want. I'm choosing just to double up on this one. So on my next loss, I'm going to sit out and then come back with the spin. And then I will probably go up a unit on that. So again, it has no meaning, has no bearing, wheel has no memory, all that good stuff. And I am not an expert roulette player. I am not a prognosticator. I am a novice roulette player. There are so many channels out there that are better than me doing what they do. I'm just having fun, doing some entertainment, playing real live cash for all these crazy systems out there. You know, it's not always advisable, for sure. So that's a loss again. So let's sit out this spin. And I don't know if this is right or wrong to do. We're going to sit this spin out and see what happens. And it probably is going to be a win. And that's fine. We're trying to avoid a streak of the other side for a long time. I don't know if it has any difference or meaning. You know, you can just keep playing. I'm just testing it to see if sitting out makes any difference at all. Probably not, because when I go back in, I'll probably lose. So I'm just letting you know that right now. But we are having fun playing roulette for you. Thanks so much for watching and joining. Again, please go ahead and subscribe. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate all the comments and feedback I've been getting. And the bad messages too. Criticism is good. You tell me how to play, what I should play. I have a Google Doc to submit my systems in the description of this video. So let's go up a unit here now. Let's get saucy. Let's try to go up 1 here after that. I'm not going to make it. Nope. We are not going to make it, everyone. Sorry. We almost got him in. Okay, we did get him. Okay, 30 cents on each. It's now a 540 bet. We're hoping that that bad streak has passed us and we can get a win on this. And we very well could get a loss. I mean, that could happen for sure. 2 black, we got it. That was a nice jiggle in the pocket there. And we're going to reset to base now. 1080 win. That brings us to 58.60, 59.40. So we're going to repeat back to base on the blacks on this side, the reds on that side. And you could switch, you know, opposite colors if you want. I'm playing it how Love for Art 420 did indeed play it. My target goal was to make $20. So if we can get to $70, that would be amazing. Not sure we can get there, but we're going to keep grinding it and try to get up there with this. And placing these bets is very difficult today. Ooh, 11. That jumped in 36 and 11, so we did get that hit. We'll simply repeat the bet. And again, you can go up a level on wins if you like. I am just staying right where we are, so we're up about 1120 on this system. You know what? Let me make sure we are recording. I never know if we're recording. We are. Okay. With my recording software, I'm not getting the notification. So, really cool thing today was featured. My buddy Jerry G, who's a 00 Club member, had a system that we have been playing, and we have a video called the ABC Part 2. The link is right here on this video. And the Roulette Master played it on his channel today. And I'm going to go back and replay it the way that we played it. On his channel, he made some modifications to it. He turned it into a 12-number system. Jerry and I have a 24-number system for it. So go check out that video. We're going to double up on that loss here. ABC Part 2 is in my video selection in the Grinder Live session. So it is a cool double street method that Jerry G and I have cooked up. And it was on the Roulette Master today. And he played it incorrectly, modified it, but it worked out for him. He made 1,050 on it, which was really cool. So go check that out. And I'll be doing another video comparing the way he played it and the way Jerry and I play it. I think that's a good comparison. But again, no system works all the time. It is luck of the draw. Just like this, we now have 2 losses in a row. And I'm going to sit out this spin. Again, I don't know if it makes a difference. I could lose when I come back in. I don't know. Just continuing the progression. You tell me in the comments how you would play it. I'm trying to avoid back-to-back losses and streaks, but streaks could go on forever. This side of the wheel could hit 8 or 9 times in a row. Who knows? But for me, this is the way I'm playing, and I'm sitting out after 2 losses in a row. That's what I am doing. And again, you don't want to stay on any system too long. I do want to give the systems due. You can see it's 8 and 7, so it's 50-50 pretty much here on what it's hit. 14, that would have been a loss again. Let's hope that we get back in here with a win. Doesn't mean it's going to happen for sure. We're going to try to go up that 1 unit again to 30. We're going to try to get in here. And you let me know in the comments what betting progression you would like with this. And I really wish I had a favorite because this is tough to do real quick here. Got them all in. Okay. Let's see what happens. Trying to conserve bankroll here. Just betting dimes. So we got a 540 bet out here. See if we can get lucky and get one of our blacks or reds to hit on each side of the wheel. It's a high landing zone area system. So he's basically playing this side of the wheel, which you can't see because the camera's in the way. 27 red is a hit. We go up and we repeat back to base. "20 seconds is not a lot of time to get this bet down. There are 18 numbers to put in there. So we're back to where we were, 11-20. Let's see if we can get another back-to-back win here. And thank you, Love for Art 420 for this system. Appreciate it. Check out his channel. Really good systems on there. Two black is a hit. Now, again, you can go up on wins, you know, however you want to play it. I'm choosing to stay at the base level. I don't think there's any reason to push it with this. We made a nice $13. Again, if you were playing $10 units, you'd be up about $130 right now, just for consideration. So you can make your units and bankroll any size you want. I started with $50 betting dimes today. You can make it units of whatever size you want, 50, 5, 10. You do you, as they say. So let's see if we can get a streak going. That's the whole idea. Get a streak of wins going together to build up that bankroll and that profit. Trying to avoid the chop of that side. 16 red is a loss. We just missed it. And this ball is bouncing around very strange again. What else is new, Steak? We're going to repeat the bet. We're going to double up just like we've been doing. We're going to stay the same way. And hope we can get a win. Now, on a back-to-back losses, I will sit out because that has worked the first couple times. But you can see how volatile this system is, like any system. No system works all the time, but this is an interesting 18-number coverage system because it is a high landing zone area. You're looking for the same side, the wheel, to hit over and over again. So it's interesting to me. $16 back-to-back. That's not good. So that's 2 losses in a row. We're going to sit out just like I've been doing, and then we'll come back in and play. And, you know, eventually it's going to bite us. I understand that. Eventually we're going to get that side of the wheel again, and it's going to streak, right? This very well could be a win and then a loss. So I'm not sure if sitting out has any bearing on anything. That's just how I'm choosing to play it. Again, you let me know in the comments if you think that's right or wrong. That's how I'm playing it. I'm excited. I have another strategy by Spin to Win Strategies coming up. We're going to try and play. It's a 24-number system, his 24 numbers, and we'll see how that does. So 2 cool high-number coverage systems today on the show. 32 red, that would have been a win. Okay, so that's the risk you take of sitting out. We're going to go back in and see if we can get back-to-back on that side of the wheel. That's the idea. Repeat the bet. We're going to go back up to our 30 cents on each if I can get it in. And I really am angry they don't have a favorite button. It makes it so much more difficult to do this when you're slow and old like me. But we made it. Now, if we do get a loss, we will go up again and try to make it back. That will be the idea. Again, you can have any betting strategy you want with this. Love for Art was martingaling, and he got into some hot water sometimes. Had a lot of losses in a row, as will happen, and just like that, there's a loss. So now we're going to go up again. And you have to have patience, you have to have a bankroll. The key, as all these systems, is to have a bankroll. So we're going to go up to 40 on each on that loss. If I can get it in there. And we'll have to do this a few times to recover, but we're going up to 40 on each. We have a 720 bet. And you can see how the bets escalate really quickly on losses. You know, we're 10 and 10 here, even though we sat out a couple. You can see the chart, up and down, up and down. We're not getting those streaks that we really need to survive here. 27 red is a hit. That is a nice hit. Doesn't get us back all the way. So we still need to repeat the bet here, as you will. Now I could go down a unit, right? I could go down to 30 on each. I just don't have time. I don't have time to get that bet in. It's too late. I could sit out. We're going to stay with the same 40-cent bet. Could be a mistake. We could get a loss here. Let's try to get lucky. I would have gone down a unit to 30 on each on this one, probably. Again, you bet how you want to bet. This is what I'm doing. Let's hope we can get back-to-back wins for a change here and avoid the chop. Nope. That's a loss. Too good to be true. Too good to be true. And now we're way back down. Right back to where we started again. Rebet. Again, up a unit maybe or stay. I'm going to stay here. We're going to stay at that 720 bet. It's a big bet. If we get a loss again, I'll sit out. But again, I don't know the right way or wrong way to play this. We've been playing for a long time. We've had 22 spins now. And we're kind of back where we started because that's what happens with the wins and the losses. So you're looking to get streaks of one side of the wheel with this system. And if it goes back and forth like that, you're not going to win. You're not going to make out. That's another loss. We are getting destroyed now because the wheel has decided to go that way. So we are now back in the negative now. Minus $5. Okay. We're going to sit out this spin and see what the wheel does. And I bet you when I jump back in, we'll lose again. So that's what we're going to do here on this channel. We're going to sit out and see what it does. And when we come back, we'll have to raise our bet. And it looks like we're going to get to that 30 level instead of the 70 level pretty quick. Love for Art 420. Give me a shout. Let me know if I should have just straight martingaled every time, not sat out a spin. And again, that would have been a win right there. We would have got the win with 32. So maybe sitting out is not the best method, everyone. I don't know. We're just trying it out here. That's what we're doing here. I'd like to go up a unit now, 50 on each. Probably should go to 60, actually. But I don't have time to do it. So we're just going to go 50. Do not have time. Favorites are needed, Stake. You need to make favorites. I don't get why you don't have it. It's very simple to do. Here we go. We now have a $9 bet. And I said we were going to go at a stop loss of 30. So we're at $36 right here with this bet. So that's a loss, everyone. That is our limit here. I said $20. 36. So we're down 14. I'm sorry. So we do have $6 to play with. I still want to play one more time here. Make our $9 bet. We'll be $3 over the limit. We're going to stay at that same level. And if it's a loss, we're going to be done with the system because I did not have the bankroll really to sustain, probably 50 spins. I would absolutely give this for sure. But $50 is not a large bankroll the way we're playing here. We're getting that chop back and forth. But I just wanted to show you the system and illustrate it for you. There's a win, so we're back in the game, $18. Gets us back a little bit here. We can repeat the bet. I would probably go down a unit. I don't have time. We're just going to repeat the bet again because I don't have time to put all the bets in at 40s or 30s. So we'll stay right here. Again, I probably would have gone down, with the Lambert to 40 on each. I do not have time to do it with this. I just don't. So 4 clicks as opposed to 1 click, So we're down 5. We're looking for a back-to-back win here on Love for Art 420's high coverage system. 25 red is a hit, so that's a good number to have. So we're back in a little bit here. $4 profit. And for safety, I can reset, back. I would probably go down. I'm not going to get the bet in time, everyone. Not going to get it in. This is just awful to do, the way this works out here. It's very easy to bet it, but I just don't have time to do it. Okay, we got it in. We're looking for a streak. We're looking to get back-to-back-to-back wins here with this system. We're back up to $4 here. And again, if we were martingaling, I think we would have lost a lot of money, honestly. There is another loss. So you can see how the wheel is going back and forth, opposite sides. This happens. This is what happens. But we're looking for that streak of the same side of the wheel, this high landing zone that Love for Art 420 says hits more than the other side. That's what he says. So we're just testing it out. We're now 13 and 14. So again, we could have switched and gone reds on this side, blacks on that side. He does not switch when he plays. He does not switch. And again, if you have a system you want to submit to me, there's a Google Doc in my description. You tell me what to play and I will play it. In that Google Doc, you tell me your play and I will play it. That is a loss, 7. So that's 2 losses in a row. So we had been sitting out a turn every time here. We're going to go back in and avoid that right now. And I'm going to double up on this one. I'm going to martingale it on this one and see what happens. Just as something different. So I'm not sitting out the turn. I am martingaling to see if we can get a win here. Probably will get a loss. Ouch, tight. Stop biting me, Black Lab. Go play. Black Lab, go play. Tons of attention these dogs need every time I'm recording. So we're looking for a black on the left or a red on the right, basically. Black on the right is not going to work. So that is a loss, again. The Roulette Grinder doesn't have much luck with systems like these, everyone. He doesn't. It just happens. We're going to repeat the bet with that stake right there again. We're going to just go the same stake. And we're down to 34.20 now. Again, my target loss was 30. I was going to lose $20. So we're hanging on that precipice again. Tried to get to 70. Doesn't look like it's happening. But we played the system. It was really interesting. We had a good run here. And maybe $13 was when we should have cashed out. I don't know. Set yourself small target goals for sure. The longer you stay at the wheel, the more you're going to lose. We got lucky with the win there. We got the 21 red. 14.40 win. That brings us back up to $1.40 loss there. We're going to go back in one more time, see if we can get 2 in a row. Probably won't happen for me, but here we go. We're going to stay with the same bet. And again, you can add a unit, you can martingale, deliberate, however you want to do it. Bankroll management for me is the key, so let's see if we can get back into the positive again here. And it's chopping. It's definitely going back and forth. You know, we're trying to keep it on this side. That happens. It's a chop, 20, black. So right back down again. Right back down. So now we're down $8.60. We have $11 left. I could double this and go nuts here and make it a $14 bet. I could go up 1 unit. I'm going to stay right here one more time. I'm just going to stay. I don't have time to get the bets down, and I don't want to double to a $14 bet. I don't want to do it on this. If I had a bigger bankroll, I probably would, but that's not how we're playing it. Again, you know, switching between DeLambert and Martingale, probably not the best method, but you let me know in the comments what the best method betting pattern for this strategy is, or if you don't like the strategy at all. 5 is a loss again. We are getting hammered now. Hammered. Okay, this is it. 34.20. 30 was my stop loss. This bet here is going to put us over $7.20. I'm willing to go over that $3. Trying to get this win here. It just didn't work out. Love for Art for 20. It's a good system. Again, playing it on a simulator is a lot different than playing it for real money, I think. Especially on this crazy stake wheel. There's so many wacky bounces. I mean, if you guys don't see it, that's fine. I see it every day. Not my favorite wheel to play on, but they have the single zero. And in America here, I have trouble finding other single zero wheels that are reputable. And there's another loss. So we getting destroyed, everyone. We getting destroyed. So I'm going to call it on Love for Art 420 system. We lost $23 with it. It was a good run. And we'll be right back. Hey, Roulette Grinders. Roulette Grinder here with you. We have some exciting news today on the channel. We've launched the 00 membership Roulette Grinder fan club. And what this means is you'll get lots of perks. And we have more perks in the works for you. You'll get early access to my new videos. You'll get priority replies in the comments. You'll get shout outs in the videos. Now the big keys here are your roulette system. Let's say you have a roulette system you want me to try live in one of my sessions. You will get priority try of that system. So if you are a 00 Club member, I will play your system before anyone else's. And you'll also receive step-by-step instructions of all the methods and systems used on the channel for that day. So it's only $1.99 a month and lots more perks to come. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for joining, and we'll see you on the next show. And we're back on stake. Spin to Win Strategies has a great 24 number system. There's no two losing numbers next to each other, and there's a gap of 1 or 2 winning numbers in between. So he's minimizing the risk and maximizing the reward. The problem I have with this wheel is, again, I have no favorites. So for me to get 24 bets down on resets is going to be almost impossible with a 20-second timer. This is the only zero wheel that I have available to me that I can bet dimes or 50 cents with. The other stake wheel is dollars. I have a balance of $30 I'm willing to use on this, which is not a lot for a system like this when you are martingaling. It is a 24 number system, so you do have a 75-ish% chance of winning. But the way he has it placed is there's no losing numbers next to each other, no two losing numbers next to each other. So I could try to get these bets down, and it's going to be pretty awful to watch here. And then I'll have to do it in spurts and just stay with the bet. I won't be able to go back to base often, and that's the problem here. It's not going to be a proper way to test the system, but I do want to see the numbers in action. I do want to see them on the wheel and how they react. Even with dimes, we could get the bet up very high. So definitely need a bigger bankroll. I just am willing to spend about $30 to test this right now, just to test. We'll come back to it with more money, higher bankroll in a future session, and somehow to figure out a place I can go with a single zero wheel where I can save favorites. I would much prefer that. It seems like stake.com allows that option with a live dealer. Stake.us does not have that option for a 10-cent betting structure. So I'm going to try to get at least half the bets down first, and then we'll go from there. So he has the 0, the 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24. So I got about half or so. It just goes too quick when you're trying to get these numbers down with no favorites, no rebet. And that's really awful a stake here, I think. But I think they do it on purpose. So we're just going to have to rebet. We do have $1.60 out there, hoping for a low number to get lucky, but we'll have to rebet. 14, that's right in the middle of everything. Wow, that's an awful start. Of course, right between everything we chose. Okay, repeat the bet. Now we continue to add 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 34. That's his 24 number system. It's a $2.40 bet. You can see the whacks are the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8, the 14, which just hit, the 22, the 25, the 26, the 32, the 33, 35, 36. So those are the whacks out there. So there are a few numbers that will hurt us, but the way he says is that there is no two losing numbers next to each other with this system. Unfortunately, my camera is blocking the racetrack right now. You can see it better, and I'll put a picture up in the video. 36 is a loss. Wow, we're getting hammered already here. Repeat the bet. We need to double, in essence, on a loss. That's a 480 bet, so you can see how quick a $30 bankroll can go. Need a couple $100 in here to do this, even with dimes. Even with dimes. And the issue is, I'm not going to be able to reset unless I do half and half again. So, spin to win strategies, I'm sorry, I'm not playing your system as it should be played. I mean, I'm playing the right numbers, but the problem is here, I don't have a favorite. I can't just go back and click it, but I wanted to try it to see how these numbers work and reacted, to see if that maximizing reward, as you say, works. And it did on your channel. And go check out Spin to Win Strategies channel. He has some really great strategies, dice, mines, roulette, blackjack, everything and anything. He has those strategies up there. So I'm just going to rebet. Probably could go down. I'm just going to stay right here. It's too hard for me to get the bets down in time. We're looking to get some streaks and avoid those whacks here. Again, no two losing numbers anywhere on the wheel. So it has a good chance of winning multiple times in a row. But again, as you saw, we had 14 and we had 36. So we had losers already up there. Let's try to get some winners and go up. And I'm staying at the 20-cent level here. So again, thank you, Spin to Win Strategies. Thank you so much. Go check out his channel, everyone. And there's a link to his channel in my description. There's another loss, 25. So, I mean, 3 times we've hit those numbers that we don't have. That's just amazing to me. The stake magnets are at it. They got me. They got me. So in essence, we need to double up again. And now that's a 960 bet. And that's a high bet for a very limited bankroll. And then I'm going to have to reset eventually here if it's a win, because we just keep going up and up. Bankroll management is the key. Setting your limits, setting your win limits, your loss limits is the key. Again, should have definitely had a higher bankroll. I just was curious to see where the placement on the wheel these numbers were. And I see it, that there's no 2 losing numbers side by side on that wheel. And of course we hit every one. Of course we have. Oh my goodness, there's a hit. Okay. That's a 1440 win. Great. We're down just a little bit. I really do want to go back to base here, but again, I can't get all the bets down in time. So we're going to have to do this in section again, and I'm sorry for this, because you have to be able to be precise where you put your bets, and we very well might lose this roll here because I only got about half down. That is the problem not having favorites. I could have just clicked one click and be done with it. So yeah, we're trying Spin to Win 420 strategy, but not correctly. This is not right, because I should have all these numbers covered. If this side hits, we would have got a win, and we'd be up in profit a little bit. So let's hope for a low side of the wheel to hit. Or 19, that's good, that works. Okay, that's a win. 360. So we're going to repeat the bet now, and we're going to continue to add the numbers where we left off. So we left off at 19. 20, 21, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 34. Got it. It's almost impossible to do. It really is without a favorite. You got 24 numbers. You got to be so precise where you click it. It really annoys the hell out of me, Stake. Spin to Win Strategies. I do like this system a lot. It's pretty neat. Again, a high bankroll and being able to martingale and go up would definitely be the key here. That jump to the 28, strangely, that is a hit. We'll stay right here at this bet. We'll repeat. We're going to grind out some profit, hopefully, with this. Maybe get a streak in a row. We're 4-3 on wins and losses. I think when Spin to Win did this, he had maybe, I don't know, I think he started out like 5 or 6-0. I think he started like that. It was a really cool climb up he had. On this channel, I just never seem to get lucky with the streaks. I don't know. Go back to my videos. I just never seem to get lucky with streaks. So, but we're still here. We're still grinding. We're still having fun. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. Use the Google Doc. Please submit your plays. I will play them for real money. I do have higher bankroll to play with. I just wanted to try this with 30 today. There's the 36 again, another loss. This is really, really not good Spin to Win. It's not your fault. It's the wheel's fault. It's a great strategy. I just have no luck. I mean, look at this. This is annoying, frustrating. It's crazy. I can't catch a break with these things, but we're having fun. This is roulette. This is what happens. So we're going to grind it some more here and see what happens. But this wheel here, I just don't dig it. I'd rather be on a live wheel where I can see what's going on in a casino without the craziness. This is a studio. Who knows what's going on? You can say what you want, but that ball, there's physics at play that just don't make sense to me. If someone wants to analyze this, let me know, because that ball, the weight of the ball is just different than other weights of other balls I've seen, I think. So, 36 again? What is going on here? 3 36s. Look at that. That's great. That's great. And we need to double up again. State just wants to take my money, everyone. We now have a $9.60 bet again. Spin to win. What an awful run I'm having with this. No bankroll would save this. I'm sorry. This is crazy. Your strategy's really good. This wheel is garbage. Come on now. Really? Of all the numbers we have here covered, 36 is the only one open and it hits back to back. And it happens in real wheels. I get it too. There's some strange stuff at play. I'm sorry. Come on now. I'm not going to complain about it anymore. It's roulette, but that's just insanity. The way it's jumping around, I mean, come on now. All right, that's a 1440 win. All right. Now, I probably would reset back to base here, but the problem is I can't get this bet down in the time allotted I need to do this. Maybe it's easier to go on the racetrack and do it. Possibly. But I can only get half the bets in at a time here. That's how slow I am, and I'm just not fast enough to do when I'm, making sure I get the right numbers. So, again, this side of the wheel should be covered. We might get a win there. It's not the right way to play it. You need to have a favorite set so you can get these numbers down. But that's what we're doing here. Let's see if we can get a low number that's one of our numbers here. 4 is not good. That's one of the numbers that we don't have covered. It's really amazing that we've hit all these whacks. It's really amazing, isn't it? Okay, let's continue. 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 34. And eventually I'll memorize the numbers, and it might be easier than looking down at the paper. But here we go. Let's try to get back on track in profit here. Spin to win strategies. I'm 5 and 6, my friend. That's awful ratio. And especially when there's no two numbers that are losers next to each other. How is this possible? Because it's the roulette grinder, and this is what happens to them. So here we go. Let's see if we can get on a streak of the numbers that we do have. 17, that's one of our numbers. Yippee, we got it. 36, 360 win. We're down 70 cents. We're going to stay at the same level. Look at this graph, everyone. What is this? This is like a fallopian tube or something, or it's the Grand Canyon, or it's the Marianas Trench, or it's I don't know, a jellyfish, or a bat, or look at this. This is just ridiculous. I don't know. Having a good time here, playing some roulette for you. Again, take a look at the 00 Club. A link's in the description. Check out my Twitter. There's a link to Discord of All on Black, and also a link to submit your plays to me. 19's a win. Maybe we get a streak going here. Let's see if we can actually do it. It's a miracle. That puts us back in profit by 50 cents. Here we go. Watch out now. So we're betting $2.40, 24 number system by spin to win. And it's a good coverage system. The risk is minimalized because there's no two losing numbers next to each other on the wheel. Earlier, we played Love for Art 420's 18 number system, and he liked that because there was a landing zone of one side of the wheel. He liked that landing zone. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. The numbers didn't play for us, but it is also a very good system. So check that out earlier in the video. It's a neat comparison. 20, that is a hit. We got a streak going, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out. Can't stop us now, Stake. All right, here we go. We're going to stay right here with the same bet amount. We're up at $1.70. Maybe we can start to climb here. Let's see if that'll happen. Pretty bummed out. My Rangers did not play well in the Eastern Conference playoffs yesterday. They lost to Florida. They're down 3-2. They go to Florida tomorrow. They need to win to stay alive to force a Game 7. So if you are following hockey, the Rangers are pretty much almost dead. They did not play well. They need to have a miracle game in Florida to push a Game 7. So pretty disappointed in that. But it's not over yet. You play the games. Maybe they have some heart left in them. 1 is a hit. So now we're finally getting a good streak. And you just have to get these streaks. Again, you can raise your units. You can go up. You can do whatever you want with the betting. I am going to save bankroll and continue betting $2.40. And we will double on our losses. And that's how we're doing it. So, here we go. See what happens here. Spin to win 420. Spin to win strategies. I wish it was 420. But spin to win strategies. Here we go. And this video will be up later today. I'll probably put it out a little earlier. I have a lot to do this weekend coming up. It's nice weather here in the Northeast. Hope you're enjoying the nice weather wherever you are. And please share in the comments what roulette strategies you've been playing, what's been working for you, what hasn't been working for you, what you like about this channel, what you hate about the channel. Want to make this as interactive for you guys as possible because I'm a novice roulette player. I am not an expert. I am not a professional. I'm not very good, as a matter of fact, but I have fun and I like the entertainment. I do want to make a profit for you and for me, and I do like playing all these crazy systems. So I hope you're enjoying some of this content. Thank you for watching. If you're still watching this far in the video, it really means a lot to me. Continue to do all that great stuff, subscribing, liking, all that stuff. It means a lot to me. Appreciate it so much. And I'll be doing another live session next week, so stay tuned for that. Not sure what we're going to be playing, but I will be doing another live session. And hope you like those live sessions too. They're a lot of fun. You can catch the replay on my channel. So now that was a win, wasn't it? That was a 22. No, that was a loss. We do not have the 22. My apologies. We need to double. Wow, that was a 22. That hit right in between our numbers, so that was a loss. I could have sworn that was a different number and it jumped in the 22, but here we go. There's a loss, and losses do happen. Let's try to get back and recover with a win here. We're actually 10-7 now. Looking for these numbers that are next to each other on the wheel with just the single gaps in between. 11, that's a good number. That's a hit. 720 win. Can reset back to base now for sure. But for ease of betting, I'm going to rebet at the same level. I will never get those bets down in time. So I'm going to stay right here. Again, you want to save the bankroll. Probably go back to base unit is the best. Let's set a target goal of $10. So if we can get to $40, that will be our stop, okay, with this system. Again, if you're playing $10 units right now, you'd be up, you know, probably 40 bucks or so. So just think about it that way. We're playing dimes right now. You can make your unit size whatever you want to make it. And I will come back to this strategy with a larger bankroll and give it more of a run. Because I do like the way the numbers are placed on this wheel. It definitely makes sense to me for sure. So that's a 720 win. We're now up to 36.50. So I think one more win here at this level could get us there with this 480 bet. Let's see if we can get this win, and then we will call it here for the system. And again, you know, 20 systems is not a lot to test out something. You need 50 or 100 for sure. I just have other things to take care of today, so a little shorter video. And this black lab is driving me crazy, but we will consider it a success. Get down, get down. And 19 is a hit. Thank you very much. Good hit. That is a win right there. 720. Guess it's the 3170. That's good. Excuse me, 3890. We have one more spin to go here. One more spin to go at this level to get over $10. So we're right there at the cusp. Let's see if we can get another win here. Then I gotta take care of this black lab. Yeah, you, I know. Yeah, look at me, I know. You. Crazy dog. Attention, attention, attention. Oh, hi. You wanna say hi to everybody again? Get there. You can't see him, but he's here. I know. Crazy dog. Ouch. Dog just wants constant attention. All right, spin to win strategies. Really do like this method. I will be coming back to it. Again, they work until they don't work, right? This one is a good one. I think we got a nice one here. So that's a win. That puts us up at $41.30. That's $11.30 profit. We're gonna call it a system right now. I have other things to do. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please continue to put in the comments what you want me to see, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.